But again, that's all on the directions that come with these. This one's kind of nice. This one we got at IKEA when we were over in Orlando not long ago. And it gives you, whoops, upside down, it gives you step-by-step directions on how to hang it in case this video isn't enough for you to do it with. All right. The next part's the easy one. What I always want to make sure to do is pull that tight and make sure it locks so that when I pick it up, this isn't happening. So I put it back down, unlock, and get it back so that it's nice and tight up against the top. That way when I go to hang it, I can lift it, get it started in that one. Okay. Now if you come over here and take a look, we're inside where the gate closes. You see that? And we're inside where the gate closes. And then we take the gate with our fingers and just lock it down in place. That one's a little tight because it's up against the ceiling. I'm not having a hammer here. I'm just going to take the back of the screwdriver and bang it in place. That's basically what that does. Make sure that it does not come out of the bracket. All right. This one over here. That one's really tight against the ceiling. That's probably because the plaster was put in a little crooked. Let me get it over here. These videos we do are live. We don't stage anything. Because if we were staging, we wouldn't be showing you how you would do that as a handy person. Okay, that's really all it is to hang it. And we test. We bring it down. My cord is turned around a little bit here. And this one has worked out fine. It fits the window. Now some of these, the more inexpensive ones that you would get at a Walmart or a Kmart or something like that, or even some of the ones from Home Depot, they give you as much as 72 inches in length. Now 72 inches would bring this bottom down to about here. And you'll see a lot of homes where they have a whole bunch of slats sitting right here on the window. But what we want, this actually has 2 extra slats, which we're not going to worry about. But if you'll come over here a second, and it's in the instructions, and it's very simple to do. You see these little buttons on the bottom? Well, these are what hold it all together and what make it go up and down with the strings. See, the strings go up the center. See in here? See this string? That's what's pulling it up and down. These strings on the front and the back are holding the veins in place, and it's just going up and down on that center string. So what the directions will do is show you how to determine how long it's going to be, take the veins out, cut the side pieces off, lower them down, and away you go. Getting ready to decide what to do with the cords. Now that the cords are all the way up, of course they're out of our way. But what we're going to do is when we have this blind all the way in the up position, our cord is almost hanging on the ground. And that is something that you really don't want for fear of children problems, animal problems, chewing on the ends. And we have a decision that we've just made that the wind-up bracket for that is dark brown. And on the blue walls, we think that this might not look too well. So we have these 2 clear plastic ones from the previous window treatment here. And what we'll do is just use those for our cord wind-up. And then we won't have the tan sticking out in the way like that. They have this piece of wood here that you would use normally to cover the front to make it look more dressed up. But I think in this instance, since the house is completely set with those wooden borders that we talked about, we're going to go ahead and hang this back in place here. Okay? And to do that, we've left our screws in place, and we might as well just go ahead and use the drill as it's set up rather than putting the bit in. I'm going to kind of have to crawl under so I can see what I'm doing here. So we get this up, get it in place. This is when we could use the third hand, right? But again, one of the things that we talk about all the time in these videos is patience. Okay. Okay, one screw in. Second screw in. And what I'll do, I won't do it right now, but I'll just get a little white caulk and fill that in. I'm sure we have a little bit of touch-up glue, and we'll do that way. So here's what our window looks like. And a job that didn't take, well, 15 or 20 minutes from the time we open the package until the time we're finished. But there's our blind. And as I said, with the dark wood, it's a nice accent to the room. We have the solar shades on the outside. We have the dark tint, as you've been looking at, through the window, because we have a lot of intense sun that comes through this side of this home. So this way we have a third protection here to help keep the sunlight out in this hot, humid weather that we have on the western part of Florida. Well, that's it for this particular video. I really want to thank you for watching. This is Hub from Handyman Teacher. Have a great, great day. See you later.